Hello dear student, we are going to study the brain. As you can see here, the model of brain. As in this model, we concentrate the point, it says as the hindbrain. It says as the hindbrain. This hindbrain, it is also called as the rhombencephalon. It is basically the posterior part of the brain. So, this one is the anterior part of the brain and this one is the posterior part of the brain. As in the posterior part of the brain, it includes the part like cerebellum. This is the first part, cerebellum. Second part, it says as the pons varolii, and the third part, it says as the medulla oblongata. Pons varolii and medulla oblongata together, there is a formation of structure known as the brain stem. As this hindbrain, it consists of the three parts as we know. मैंने आपको बताया कि hindbrain जो है वो तीन पार्ट से बना हुआ है. पहला जो पार्ट है वो उसको बोला जाता है cerebellum. दूसरा वाला जो पार्ट है उसको बोला जाता है pons varolii और थर्ड पार्ट it says as the medulla oblongata. So, first of all, we concentrate this part. It says as the cerebellum. This cerebellum, it is also called as the metencephalon. इसको बोला जाता है metencephalon. It is also says as the lesser brain. So, this is says as the greater brain and this is says as the lesser brain. This says as the lesser brain. As it is the second largest part of the brain. You can see this is the greater part of the brain and this one is the smaller part of the brain. So, it is the second largest part of the brain and it is well developed in case of the man. It is present between, it's a present between, this is says as the occipital lobe and this is says as the medulla oblongata. Means this is the cerebellum which is present between the occipital lobe and the medulla oblongata. This is, as you can know that, this is says as a frontal lobe, this is says as a parietal lobe, this is says as a temporal lobe and this part it says as a occipital lobe. As thus, this cerebellum, it is present between the occipital lobe and the medulla oblongata. This cerebellum, it is a somewhat ovoid, solid and it occupies near about the 11% of the brain. 11% of the brain. It is shows the presence of the two lateral lobes. You can see here there is a presence of the two lateral lobes. These two lateral lobes, you can see here in this diagram, there is a presence of the two lateral lobes and these two lateral lobes, it is says as the cerebral hemisphere. These two parts, it says as the cerebral hemisphere and these two cerebral hemisphere, it is shows the presence of the one median small lobes. This one medium small lobes, it is says as the vermis. It says as the vermix and this vermix, it gives the butterfly appearance. As this cerebellum, outer one, it consists of the grey matter. ये जो cerebellum का part है, ये बाहर के side में जो outer side है वो किससे बना होता है? वो बना होता है grey matter से. And the inner part, you can see here, this is the inner part. The inner part, it is consist of the white matter. This inner part, it says as the medullary region. This says as the medullary region and the outer part, it says as the cortex region. The inner medullary region, which is consist of the white matter. This outer part, it shows the presence of the gyri and the cerci. The white matter, which is spread over the grey matter, and it forms a branching tree-like structure. That is, this branching tree-like appearance, it says as a arboreal vitae. So, what's the function performed by this cerebellum? As It's a primary center for control of equilibrium, posture, balancing and the orientation. It is a coordinate the voluntary movement of the skeletal muscles. It is also controls the rhythmic movement of the walking, running as well as the speaking. The second part we see that is says as the brain stem. This brain stem, it is basically consists of, I think so all of you remember, it consists of the pons varolii and the third part it says as the medulla oblongata. So first of all we concentrate this part, it says as a pons varolii. This pons varolii which is lies between, so you can see here there is a presence of this part, it says as the midbrain. There is a presence of this part, it says as the midbrain. And this part it says as the medulla oblongata. So this pons varolii which is lies below to the midbrain, below to the this part here there is a presence of the midbrain, means below to the midbrain there is a presence of the pons varolii and above to the medulla oblongata. This part it says as the medulla oblongata and above to it there is a presence of the structure known as the pons varolii. This pons varolii it is basically the short, thick form of the transverse and formed by the transverse nerve fibers. It forms a bridge-like structure. You can see here there is a presence of the bridge-like structure. There is a presence of this bridge-like structure, and this bridge-like structure which is present between this part it says as the cerebrum and this part it says as the medulla oblongata. It shows the outer one, it's a white matter, and inner one you can see here there is a presence of the grey matter. Means outer one it says as a white matter and inner one it says as a grey matter. Outer one it says as the cortex region and the inner one it says as a medulla region. The white matter outside and the grey matter inside. This pons varolii it is a controls the muscle movement. It regulates the production of the heat and it controls the breathing rate. The third and the most important part of the brain we see that is says as a medulla oblongata. This medulla oblongata it is also called as a myelencephalon. It is located below to the, I think so all of you remember this part it says as a pons varolii. pons varolii के नीचे कौन सा पार्ट है उसको बोला जाता है मेड्यूला एब्लोंगेटा, और मेड्यूला एब्लोंगेटा के लोअर साइड में कौन सा पार्ट होता है? यस, देयर इज अ प्रेजेंस ऑफ द स्पाइनल कॉर्ड. Means this medulla oblongata which is lies between the pons varolii and the spinal cord. This medulla oblongata it's near about the 3 centimeter in long. It is a cylindrical. Outer side it consists of the grey matter and inner side there is a presence of the outer side there is a presence of the white matter and inner side there is a presence of the grey matter. This medulla oblongata it is posteriorly continue it into the spinal cord, and from the medulla oblongata the 8 pairs of the cranial nerves are arise. As the roof of the medulla oblongata has the posterior choroid plexus and it secrete the cerebrospinal fluid. This medulla oblongata it is perform the very important functions in our body, that is the involuntary activities like the heartbeats, respiration, dilation of the blood, construction of the blood vessels and the secretion of saliva. It is also controls the reflex activities like the vomiting, sneezing, coughing, peristalsis. The nerve fiber in the medulla oblongata it is crossover. The opposite side due to which the right side of the brain it controls the left side activity and the left side of the brain it controls the right side activity of the body. So this medulla oblongata, it is a most important pathway from spinal cord towards the brain. This minor injury to the medulla oblongata, it caused the sudden death. So this is the most important part of the brain. Hope so you understood it. Thanks for watching my video. Stay tuned to my channel. Thank you.